Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to a quick analysis on the US indices. Today I want to go over NASDAQ, S&P 500, as well as US 30, which is Dow Jones. So let's start with NASDAQ here. NASDAQ is probably my favorite one. I do like the NASDAQ overall price action. If we look at the higher time frame, we can see that price is in this correction. There's a few swing highs and few swing lows, and then where price is getting squeezed in this kind of formation. So looking like almost like a rising wedge. And looking here on the lower time frame, we can see that price is once again back to this previous high here. Okay, this is what's the previous high when price actually pushed down. We can see that from the previous high, this is where pretty much a good sell entry here that was able to push the price down, but not further down below this, and price continued to move up in this kind of fashion. But this is where price is going back to the previous top again, and we can see that there is a potential selling opportunity if we get a certain price to develop here. So I'll be waiting for some sort of ascending channel here within the larger kind of correction. So a little bit more corrective phrase here, in my opinion, would be a good confirmation that the bullish move is exhausted and we might getting a reversal correction within and push down the price. Whereas we can see that on the lower time frame here, it already kind of pushed down from the price here from the top. So there's almost like a period of a reversal kind of price action here, reversal correction here. Price was able to push down. So even if form a lower time frame continuation correction here, sometimes maybe the next day or so, we might be able to get an entry here as well. So a few possibility here, but the overall price, as you can see, potential double top here, potential kind of higher time frame kind of wedge structure. We're back to the top again and looking for a sell down to the previous low here and see how the price will react. Can we see a breakout from the price and then continuation to go down further? But first thing first, to see if we can get to this low first. So that's NASDAQ. Let's take a look at S&P 500. So S&P 500 is also a pair, the one I'm looking at very closely as well. Similarly, we're getting this kind of a double top formation. We have this kind of ascending channel structure. Price is correcting within. And you can see this latest bit of the price here is rather forming a potential head and shoulder pattern. And this is what I like about price when we see these head and shoulders is at the top of the overall price that we can expect that the bullish momentum, the bullish price action is pretty exhausted as we see this kind of sideways consolidation, and this right shoulder here potentially could give us that sell entry first down to the low of this overall ascending channel. And again, if we can break out and follow by continuation, certainly more downside is very possible. So that's what I will be looking at for this week as well. So I do like NASDAQ and S&P. They're going to be my favorite one. I do want to talk about Dow Jones a little bit. It doesn't have as good of a price action like NASDAQ and S&P, but still looking like we can get a little bit more bearish kind of price action. If we look at the overall price here, we have a very strong impulsive move pushing down. So similarly, we're seeing this kind of ascending channel formation, correcting the price up, and this move down isn't as impulsive as what we want to see, but it certainly could just break out of this channel here and then forming a continuation correction and eventually push down to the previous low. But if we need to choose a pair, we need to choose among the three. I would only choose one to enter, and to do some filtering process, I would choose either NASDAQ or S&P 500. They do look a little bit better in terms of price. So there it is, a very quick analysis on the three indices that I'm looking for the remaining of the week or possibly into next week. I do like S&P 500, and NASDAQ will be one of the cleaner one to look out for. So any question, comment, and feedback, welcome to let me know below, and chat with you guys all next time. Thank you very much.